Greetings! This is Ruth Ratliff, your vocal trainer from Gemini Voices. I am really excited today because this is a video that will be kicking off a new series for the mature singer with specific exercises designed to keep your voice in great shape as you move through space and time. And I would love to share with you some health tips that I have picked up on my personal journey as an ageless goddess. So come on in and let's explore it together. Welcome to my studio. I've had to go through a series of stages in my life, not only from a physical standpoint, but also from a singing standpoint. That's why I felt compelled to do this, to share what I have learned in my own journey and how I'm coming out on the other side of it and what I've done. So we're not only going to share singing tips, but probably health tips as well, exercise, diet, because we are the instrument. When we sing, you're singing you. You're not playing the piano. Your body is your instrument. I want to show you that not only can you enjoy your voice, but your voice can absolutely improve. I've seen it so many times with my own students, with my own mature singer students, where they come in and go, "Am I too old to learn how to sing?" Oh, heck no. No, you're not too old to learn how to sing. You're not too old to learn how to do anything. Don't put that lid on yourself. Don't stop yourself from growing and expanding and enjoying what we're here to enjoy, which is life in general and everything it has to offer. And that's music, certainly, is a huge part of that for all of us. At any stage of the game that you are at, your voice is affected by the hormonal shifts. And as ladies, we know our hormones are bouncing up and down like a ball all the time. They do even off a little bit when we get into later perimenopause and menopause, certainly postmenopause as well. But there's still a lot of balancing going on inside of our bodies. So when, your body is going through all these changes, your voice is also going through all these changes because the vocal folds are really, really sensitive to any of the hormonal fluctuations. So how could your voice possibly feel as good through this time? There are these wonderful exercises that are called, the acronym is SOVTs, semi-occluded vocal tract exercises. What the heck does that mean? You're occluding or stopping the flow of air and you're creating back pressure. One of the most well-known of the SOVTs is singing through a straw. Let me get my straw. I like the smaller straw because the really big guys, the diameter's too big. Okay, so you want a smaller one like the kind, let's see, where did I get this? Quick Check for coffee. You just basically phonate or buzz through the straw. What this does, as I said, it creates back pressure in your vocal tract. It has the net effect of elongating your vocal tract, which is always a good thing for us singers, as well as thinning out the vocal folds. They love this. Your vocal cords, vocal folds, whatever you want to call them, they love this. So let's buzz. Now, if you do that a few times, and I'm feeling it already. I can even feel my voice is a little more buzzier, a little more resonant, has a little more ring to it. This is great, by the way, if you've been talking all day. Like at the end of this freaking video, I'm going to be doing a lot of this because I'm doing a lot of talking, and your voice gets tired. So when you feel that little kind of fatigue, scratchy, grab a straw. And you can actually do it with or without water. With water is a lot of fun because you're blowing bubbles in the water, but you can actually get sometimes a better result in the water as well. So you can do it either or. And you don't want to go up too high or too low. You want to stay in a range that's comfortable for you. And of course, you're going to notice that when you're doing that, you're meeting with more resistance because obviously the water is resisting the air more, and that's creating more back pressure, and your little vocal folds just love that. You should see the look on my students' faces when I when I tell them to do this. It's a lot of fun, definitely. And then you can drink the water. So that's one for sure. And there are so many others. Anytime you do like that me, 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 or zzz, or okay, those are really common, those buzzy exercises, but they are very, very helpful in getting your voice in that kind of ringy, resonant place here. Your voice lives in your head. Your voice lives in your face. You don't need a piano. You don't need a keyboard for this. You can do this in the car, in the shopping line. Yeah, right. Even when you're speaking. Gosh, you know, we don't sing and speak with two different sets of vocal folds, right? No, they're the same. So why would you talk like this and try to sing like this? It doesn't work, obviously, because we're speaking a lot more often than we are singing. So you want to make sure that you're speaking in a manner that is healthy. The quality of the speaking voice is something that can diminish or decrease or get less healthy as we move through space and time. I'm going to use that instead of saying age. It feels a lot better for me. But as we move through space and time, you want to see if you can keep your speaking voice in that higher place. It's going to feel better to you. It's going to sound better out to the rest of the world. And I think that that's kind of the hallmark of an ageless goddess, is being able to speak our truth in a clear way with a voice that sounds ageless. And I want that, my outer part of me, certainly my verbal part of me, to be reflective of my inner landscape, of how I feel about myself and my world, and how I want to project that to you. Our voices carry our life force energy. That's why we want to keep them in the best possible shape that we can, so we can continue to express ourselves, to speak our truth, and to be as good as we can be as we move through time and space.